So this is everywhere. Everywhere I look. Everywhere I look, I'm seeing this. So literally, um, kind of disappointed. Not really disappointed, but nothing surprises me no more. But it's just like everybody is kind of, not everybody, but they got a lot of people out here who you find out are nothing but hypocrites. They talk one big thing, preach another. You know, out here no snitching, no ratting, but then we have you here literally, you know. Um, let's see what everybody's talking about. 'Cause this is everywhere on my timeline. This is everywhere. Everybody talking about Young Thug was allegedly, everything is allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But snitching on P. Roscoe. And now I'm seeing everywhere as well that he was talking bad about Kendrick. Dirk are pissed off because they didn't pop on a song or something with him. I don't even know. But let's see what's going on.
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. Just think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
right.
We're talking about Kendrick.
The only other person that gets a Kendrick versus King is Baby King, and that's like his cousin or his nephew or something.
Right.
That's family.
Getting out verses to this nigga, man. Doing crazy. All that fake. I ain't getting on no rapper song. I can type nigga like that.
Why?
You nigga get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like you ain't like
Why you don't want to do no features for a superstar? Is he talking about himself? The people out here delusional. Like, the way it talks as if people think they're bigger than the program. They're bigger than Kendrick. And all this was said while he was inside. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick don't be jumping on features with any and anybody. Why would he even be talking about? Why are we even having this discussion on the phone when the phones are tapped? That's just me just thinking here off the rip. Hit me down in comments, man. Let me know what y'all be thinking over here, bro. This ain't a good look right now, bro.
Street calling you for a song, you know? Like,
yeah.
You really got Lil Durk calling you for a song. Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going number 1, too. Thank you. You know, it's just like, I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake, ever in life.
Did he just go, that's why them guys will never be bigger than Drake, never in life? Maybe this is why they didn't want to do a fucking song. To have that kind of malice and that kind of talk, thought, feelings in your heart, bruv, it wasn't genuine to begin with. Maybe this is why he never did the feature. Exactly what you just said right there. You kind of let yourself out of the bag there, bro. You know, and the other thing as well, too, like, spent the last couple of years trying to kill Gunna's career, label him as a rat, and then all these new allegations coming out. I'm like, yo, fam, you can't be throwing boulders on rocks when you're living in a glass house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally try to destroy this guy's career based on the same things that we are now finding out you did. The hypocrisy in the democracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? Seriously? And to be honest with you right now, like, I'm not even frightened. Nobody's put out no music, no work. Gunna's out here doing his thing. Gunna's coming out with hits after hits in that studio working. I like.
Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it
right.
Buddy right. You know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight. Kendrick got nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Ain't really doing that.
This sounding like hate, bro. Let me know what y'all think.
Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? He ain't really help nobody. It's the saying. You did all that, and nigga, you ain't help nobody. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell. Man, can't say no. Watch out. Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song on me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your trending, like,
Well,
it's gonna be like people in the real world with you.
Well, I said he gonna have Kendrick Lamar trending if he did songs with 21, Moneybag. No, not trying to put no shade on any of them people. 21 seemed like he the only person who was able to talk sense when he was talking to him on the phone call at least. 21 always standing on business, so I can't say nothing there. Facts, you know what I mean? But the fact that you believe that Kendrick needs anybody to be trending, and this is before all of this is taking place, you know, the whole GNX tour and stuff. So I'm sure this conversation has come back to bite Thug in his face. Like, literally, like, yo, bro, you said what? Kendrick don't need nobody. Man is a #1 best-selling, Billboard charts topping artist right now, without any of them names that were mentioned. I'm sure he saw this a mile coming. Makes me want to think if Kendrick was relating to this in certain songs right now. I need to go check that out, bro. Kendrick like a boogeyman, yeah? You be finding out later, like, yo, fam, he already knew some of this shit.
Not the rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool bitches and players and shit. You don't them type of people like you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people. You gonna get the East Coast. East Coast ain't, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself. You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, God, you ain't gonna fuck.
Bro, why you worrying about what Kendrick doing? I'm just saying, bro, how many other artists out there? Why you not go ask to work with them? Why are you trying to worry about what next person's doing with his own career? And then wasn't there that video when you were going at French Montana for saying he had a better album or more hits than Kendrick? And you were there defending Kendrick? Or was it that you really just jumped into the argument because French Montana, I don't think he mentioned you. He just said Kendrick. And you jumped into the argument, not ever liking Kendrick, but just for the clout. Because then it became an argument now, French versus Thug, and it was trending. I'm just saying all this because it's not looking good right now. And I listen to Thug. I'll go way back to what's his name again, who passed away, you know? Rich Gang, young homie, or Rich Homie Kwan, who passed away. But I remember back in the days, Rich Gang, bro, oh my days, them two, shit, they came in like a storm. You know, right now it just ain't looking good. It's not looking good. And then who released these tapes? They've just come out of nowhere. You know the state of Young Thug right now, yeah? They didn't like the result of that case. And this is their way of getting back. But then as well, you inside on the phone call every minute, bro. On the phone every minute, you trying to tell me you don't know they're recording? It's like you set yourself up.
Nobody. Bullshit. Like, but it's like, you supposed to be Wham, Dirt. Sam, you supposed to be calling us like, hey, man, I want y'all young niggas on my album. I'm on some players.
No, you don't need to be calling nobody, bro.
I'm on some players. Like, come on, man, god damn. I don't know, though. These niggas be crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully he do the song, though. If he don't, I ain't really giving no damn.
No, he ain't doing no song, bro. You talking with this kind of hate in your heart, this
Continue
energy.
being rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue being rap, man. Stay supportive. Yeah. Put my album cover or something, man. Stay supportive, man. All that. I ain't posting no pictures. Nigga don't care about all that. Well, I don't get no internet. I guarantee you, your first post you post, that million or 2 million likes, you can get on the internet 16 years. You not finna get on here and get no million, 100 million likes on your post. You're not Kim Kardashian, man. So whatever you call yourself doing with your internet and
Yeah, bro, this is sound like some serious, I want to say low key, but it's just blatant. Well, you can hear it. I can hear it. Everybody can hear it. This is not a good look. This ain't a good look right now, bro. It's making it look like Atlanta 21 might be the real one standing up right now with, an exceptional few.
if you just want to prove like, oh, I won't be on the internet, what is that proving? What they do? What they do? Instagram is meant for pictures, man. Post your picture, bro.
Makes you wonder as well, too, like, yo, this whole thing, like, Woody. Everybody tried to go blame Woody for spilling the beans and here in the interrogation room giving in all this information. But Woody said if certain people never mentioned in the song where, I'll call up little Woody so he can come through and they were in the video, they never said that. He would have never been getting picked up every 2 minutes, every 3 minutes. And he was like, yo, you taking a mic. And then he started to talk, you know what I mean? So it all has a cycle just going back and forth, going back and forth. It makes you wonder, like, yo, bro, everybody inside it sound like they got guilty for something. Everybody had a role to play. There ain't no innocent people inside it. Everybody had their role to play. Whether that was throwing people under the bus, you know what I'm saying, is that everybody was out for themselves. I guess still are.
Or just delete your Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. I think it's the rarity though, but man, have fun with that.
Yo, it's Big
Yo.
Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of
See what I'm
Urban
talking
Politicians TV, UP.
Yeah. Like, y'all go check out Urban Politics TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro. But on a real note, bro, this is not looking good. And it's like Kendrick knew. Telling you he knew. Yeah. I'm messing with a boogeyman, bro. He be knowing when people be out here taking liberties. You know what I'm saying? What did Beanie Siegel say? The handshake is not matching the smile. Careful who you bring around you with their negative kind of corrupted aura and energy. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Peace out, y'all.